Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 2 of the AFC, the Miami Dolphins and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm not alone. I'm alone with my broadcast partner, Eric. Eric, how are we doing on this rainy day?
Doing great. I'm ready for some football.
So am I, and so are these two teams, the Kansas City Chiefs in the baby blue and the Kansas City Chiefs in red. Dolphins in blue, Chiefs in red. Let's do it. We are underway. Let's get this thing going. Moves are made. He's still going. What a return to the 37. And that is where we will start. And we will see Patrick Mahomes. Eric, tell us the story on him.
Former MVP, played in a Super Bowl this past season. Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP. Not much you can tell about him. It speaks for himself. If you don't know him, you should.
As Damian Williams runs for a loss of a yard, brings up second down and 11 for Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. So Mahomes on second down. No pressure. Mahomes launched down the field. Watkins, pass is picked.
What a play, Mika Fitzpatrick. That's something you can't do if you're Mahomes. You might be the next GOAT, but you can't sit there and throw it into double coverage.
And that was a huge mistake, Eric, on the part of Patrick Mahomes. As Ryan Fitzpatrick now ready to go.
Because no matter who you are, if you're thrown into double coverage, it's going to burn you.
He's got him beat. Tyrann Mathieu can't get him. Ward can't get him. Touchdown, Kenny Stills. Miami takes the lead. What a start for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And Eric, we all remember the Jets-Ravens game. We remember that upset with the Jets beating the Baltimore Ravens, the number 1 seed. Will we see the same here today as the Miami Dolphins up 7-0 on the Kansas City Chiefs?
The way this Miami Dolphins team is, the way they're coming out in the first offensive and first defensive drive, we might see another upset, Matt.
That would be huge, and that would be an interesting setup later on. Here's another return. This time tried to make a move, and he really didn't get anything.
And also, Matthew, having the Texans versus Bills and the Titans versus the Patriots. We still have those games coming up, but we also have, if you think about it, can the Dolphins versus the Jets in the AFC Championship game for the tournament? Can we have that happen?
We might as well cut this pass to Robinson. To Marcus Robinson. All the way into Miami territory.
Tripped up at the 15-yard line. What a play. Just got a piece of him.
What a throw by Mahomes on the run. First and 10 now at the 15. Handoff, Williams. He tried to make a move, and he is pummeled. Second down and inches for Kansas City. As they are really watching that run here in the first few drives for Kansas City. Kelsey moves back a little bit as an extra blocker. Damian Williams patiently waits. First down, Kansas City. So first and goal at the 4. Now, Eric, this is a team that could go 4-down territory. This one, Sherman, the fullback, touchdown, Kansas City. They're within 1 point. If my question would have been, if Kansas City does not score on the first 3 plays, make it 4th down, would they go for it? Obviously not needing to now with the fullback, Anthony Sherman, in for the touchdown in a 7-7 game.
And you're going to have to score, and you're going to have to score quick. The way they're coming out, the Dolphins, you're going to have to get down the field, score quick, and keep the ball out of Ryan Fitzpatrick's hands. That's going to be a long football game.
Here is the return down to the 27-yard line. for Miami. A 19-yard return, as you see. So, here's the man who chucked it up on the last drive, and it went right into the hands of Kenny Stills. Could Fitzpatrick have the same magic? This one is a huge hit on Kenyon Drake.
Big play. They're going to have to stop this run game, Matt.
Here is Drake
Another
again.
big run. What a run.
Back-to-back plays. First down for Miami. Here's another one, Drake, and they have not been able to do anything about the run. Here's another one again. Kenyon Drake at the bare of the skin, finally bringing him down. And you see them going hurry-up offense, really doing a good job doing so. Drake breaks free. Chris Jones.
Drake.
Chris Jones made the tackle.
What a first quarter. Drake, 5 rushes, 50 yards. It's going to be a big game if you're going to have to sit here and chase him up and down the field. I would just sit there, try your best to keep him under control.
Here's Balaj.
To get stopped right around the 8-yard line. 14-yard run.
So first and goal at the 8. Handoff, Balaj. Balaj, touchdown, Miami.
I could do it too. I'm getting good.
Another touchdown for Miami. Eric, this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a long game as well.
Yeah, they're relying on that run game maybe a little too much, but they're relying on it just enough that they can get this football game back, and they could go on to either face the Titans or the Patriots.
This one, another kickoff by Sanders. It's returnable and knocked down at the 21-yard line. McCain. And so far, it is the running that's been doing a lot for both teams. Damian Williams with that part as well. There's Tyreek Hill, the Cheetah. The Cheetah gets a 4-yard gain on a jet sweep. And it looked to me like he was tripped up. And it's now second down and 6. Passes incomplete, intended for DeMarcus Robinson.
That was a dangerous pass, Matt. Could have been picked off. Man, if you're Kansas City, you're just praying that doesn't happen again.
Mahomes passes, caught! Williams, fourth down. And they are gonna go for it.
15 yards.
So they will go for it, fourth down and 2. At the 29-yard line. Here we go.
Is this a good decision, Matt? We're gonna have to find out.
Mahomes throws past Kelsey.
And it was a good decision. Kelsey making some moves.
Travis Kelsey still going. Kelsey is in for the touchdown.
They're not going to catch him for days.
Travis Kelsey goes in on fourth down and 2. What a throw by Mahomes. He was under pressure, but Eric, he kept cool. And we've seen a lot of that from Patrick Mahomes recently.
And that's a big thing if you're an NFL quarterback. Be calm under pressure. If you keep on doing that, that's going to get you really far in the NFL.
So now Buckner to kick it away with 2:36 left of the first half. 14-14. And the decision to go for it by Andy Reid and this Kansas City team was a good one as Drake gets the return to the 32-yard line. And with 2:32 to go at the 32-yard line, Ryan Fitzpatrick, who on the first drive relied in the air. Second drive, he's relied on the ground. What do you do if you're Ryan Fitzmagic? Play action. Fitzpatrick passes, caught,
But out of bounds.
but out of bounds, and Kansas City has to love that call by the referees. That may be in. It's not. No booth review at all. Play fake. Fitzpatrick wide open. Falls down at the 37. And the tight end's got the big gain. Here is pressure on Fitzpatrick. Passes picked. Houston. And we go to the 2-minute warning. That is huge here for Kansas City. Huge. And now the turnover's even at 1. Handoff, Williams, still shedding tackles. Still going, stumbled his way to the 33-yard line. And Damian Williams gets Kansas City a gain of a good 5 yards. So from the 33, 1:26 to go. Handoff, Williams, still going. Now pummeled to the ground and a gain of 3. Timeout, Miami. Now, Eric, do you agree with that call? Call a timeout. It's 3rd down. Kansas City has the football with 1:19 to go. Here's a draw. Williams is pummeled. Timeout again, Miami. So now they got it on the first time. They are going to try it again. 4th down and 4 for Kansas City. Mahomes under pressure, throws, pass, caught, Hill. What a play. And a timeout, so that is the last one for Miami at the 49-yard line, a yard short of midfield. Mahomes, what a throw. Williams, Damian Williams, still going to the 27. What a run by Williams. And it's 1st down and 10 at the 27. So if you're Kansas City, you don't get the ball to start the second half. Williams is stuffed. Timeout, Kansas City. And they are down to their final timeout. Remember, a reminder, Kansas City has 1 timeout. Miami with none left here in the first half. Mahomes under a little pressure throws. Kelsey. He's down to the 6-yard line. And Kansas City may get one more playoff if they can't go into the end zone on this one. Williams is stopped at the 2-yard line. So if you're Kansas City, you go for a field goal. Or, Eric, do you go for it and hope you have enough time left?
I sit there, I would try, not trying to go for it and not trying to like,
Kelsey, touchdown! So they go for it, and they leave 3 seconds on the clock for the Dolphins. So Miami, with no timeouts, (21-14), Mahomes magic. So Buckner now to kick it off. If you're Miami, even if you're inside your own 5-yard line, just fair catch it or let it bounce like Miami did. 3 seconds, no timeouts. I mean, would it really matter anyway? No timeouts for Miami, no timeouts for Kansas City. 1 play to end the half. Flags are down! And that was Frank Clark, who has just given Miami an extra 5 yards. So that's 70 yards less. Now it's a total of 70 yards for Kansas City to play defense on. And this is gotta be a huge play for Fitzpatrick. You'd expect everybody to go Hail Mary. You'd expect the front four to bring pressure. They double team Clark. Gets off the edge. He throws. Stills picked. Pass is picked by Fuller. So we welcome you back to the second half. Second turnover. Miami ends the first half with a turnover. And now we go to the second half. A chance for Miami to come back. Could we have a Miami miracle? Drake down the sidelines to the 31-yard line. And that is where Fitzpatrick will start the second half. So 1st and 10, Frank Clark brought the pressure to end the half. As those of you just joining us, this is a ball deep. Pass is picked! Again! Oh my, oh, whoa, what a hit! So Fitzpatrick throws a ball deep that was picked off. So now the tight end. The tight end is pummeled. Sterling with a loss of 3. Here's a handoff. It's Damian Williams, who doesn't get anything, and it's 3rd down and 13 here for Kansas City. They're at Arrowhead Stadium. As Mahomes taking the time. Are they going to get a playoff? They will. Mahomes, under some pressure, will throw. He's got Williams, who stayed on his feet to the 28-yard line. Damian Williams again. So, they have had the best offense this game that we have seen. Here's Damian Williams again, who just had the big run. So Mahomes on 2nd down and 11. Handoff. Williams ran right up the middle, and he's got nowhere to go. 12 rushes, 43 yards, 3rd down and 10 for Mahomes in Kansas City. They've had a pretty good day. No pressure, Mahomes. He's going to do it himself. Down to the 11. Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Magic Mahomes. What a day. This one flipped out. Damian Williams. He broke his ankles to the 5-yard line. Patrick Mahomes down to the 5-yard line for Kansas City. They've already got a touchdown within the 5-yard line before the half to Travis Kelce. Pressure, pass, caught. Hill, touchdown. Kansas City. Tyreek Hill for a Kansas City touchdown. And this is again. Now Miami, after the 2 picks, flags are down. So that will be roughing the passer, roughing the kicker on that call. So huge to start the half. And Buckner now to kick it away from the 50-yard line. It goes to the back of the end zone. And he will knee it at the 25-yard line. So Miami is going to have to get back in this game if they want any chance to move on. So here we go. 1st and 10 at the 25. Drake breaking tackles. And it's Tyrann Mathieu to make the tackle. 2nd down at 4. Another run for Drake. Kenyon Drake! He may go all the way. Touchdown. Miami back in it. They are within 1. 69 yards for the running back. Kenyon Drake. Touchdown. Ends the 3rd quarter. The extra point is good down Main Street for Miami. So we played 3. We start the 4th quarter just like we ended the 2nd quarter. And to start the 3rd quarter with an opening kickoff. So here we go. Here's the return. Ball is out! Are you kidding me? He will stay on his feet and go for the Miami touchdown! Miami's within 1. Are you kidding me? 2nd Kansas City turnover. This one on a fumble on a kickoff. So Eric, who's just rejoining me in the booth. Eric, that is huge for Miami as they've tied this game up.
Hey, you got to start hitting them hard. You want them to fumble again. You want to go up again. You want to go up another score. Hit them harder.
And again! That is the 2nd straight one for Miami.
And he could have taken it back if he didn't go the wrong way.
So again, Miami gets a fumble. And now the Kansas City defense needs to play the defense we've seen so far. There's a run by Drake, who's got 8 rushes, 130 yards. And what a day he's had for this Miami team, Eric.
He's had a great game, and he's just got to keep on producing.
Drake, touchdown, Miami, they lead. Dolphins lead. They have come all the way back to take the lead.
And that's 14 points unanswered, Matthew.
14 unanswered points. Miami takes the lead. 35-28. 21 unanswered, my bad. 21 unanswered points for the Kansas City Chiefs. Sanders will kick it, and this time Kansas City is smart enough to knee it. So, here we go. 3:18 left. Can we see Mahomes' magic in Kansas City tonight? Pressure. Mahomes. Ball is stripped. Mahomes picks it up, but loses a whole chunk of yards. And again, the fumble by the Dolphins. So the Miami defense is playing everything perfectly. That is only the second time Miami's gotten to Mahomes in this first half in this game. Launches. Pass. Watkins will go for the touchdown. We are within one.
What a play! What a game we're witnessing, Matthew!
What a catch! The extra point depending. Main Street tied 35-35. Well, Eric, I said it. We're going to have to see a Mahomes magic. And we saw Mahomes magic on that one.
Is it Mahomes magic? Or in the end, will it be Miami Miracle? We will find out.
So, Buckner now to kick it away. Fair catch by Drake. At the 25-yard line. So here's the day for Kenyon Drake. 151 rushing yards, no receptions out of the backfield. So the total yards for him will stay at 151.
And Matthew, as we talked about in the beginning of the game, they're going to rely on the run game, but they have to do it a lot less. They did not do it a lot less. And look where they're sitting. Tied with the Kansas City Chiefs. In Kansas City, no less. But tied at 35 with 2:13 left to play.
Here's a run. Drake again to the 45-yard line with 2:07 left to play.
11 rushes, 171 yards. What a ball game for him.
He's been able to do it all for Miami. Here's a play that is nowhere to go for Drake. And we will hit the 2-minute warning. So, will it be a Miami Miracle or will it be Mahomes magic? We're going to find out within the next 2 minutes of this ball game. Here's Mahomes. Fitzpatrick caught! Tight end, touchdown! Lasicki! Are you kidding me? Gesicki for 6. Here is the extra point. Is good.
Now here's something we didn't expect, Matthew. 1, the Dolphins scoring this much points, and 2, being up in front of the Chiefs with a minute 52 to play.
Remember, this game goes into overtime. It's regular overtime rules. Anything goes in overtime as can Kansas City and Mahomes hold the football? That's the biggest key. You hold the football, you can win this game. You don't hold the football, you're going to get beat and go home, and it's going to be a pretty interesting rest of the tournament. Mahomes passes!
Almost picked off. That would have changed the whole game if he picked that ball off, Matthew.
That would have most likely ended this game as well. On second down, we will see Kansas City have the football. Mahomes launches upfield. Robinson. DeMarcus Robinson is touchdown. Kansas City. 75 yards.
What a bomb. Off balance. What a throw.
And more to rob the interception.
Watkins played it perfectly also, Matthew.
And DeMarcus Robinson ties this game up with the touchdown reception. So, 42-42. I don't think we could have asked for a better game than this one.
Yeah. One thing, no defenses for either team. But the good thing is, their offenses are keeping them in the game.
Here's a return!
Kenyon Drake!
Hit hard! Now remember, Eric, that took a lot of time off the clock for Miami.
Yeah, they had to take it out inside the 10-yard line. But they did do a good thing. Reverse field position at the 33-yard line. What can you ask for a better offensive start?
That is huge for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Here's a run. Drake is swallowed up by the hitman, Anthony Hitchens.
13 rushes, 168 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Couldn't ask for a better game if you're...
This pass is caught!
Gesicki!
Touchdown! Miami!
Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown in this football game.
2nd touchdown of the 4th quarter, Eric, as you said. And it has got to be the biggest one of the game. 1:01 left. 49-42. All 3 timeouts remain for both teams.
And that's going to play a big factor in this. If you don't have all your timeouts, it's going to be a long road ahead of you.
This is going to be taking start of the 25-yard line for Kansas City. So, is it time for Pat Magic, Eric? With a minute 1 to go.
You got to play some great football.
And most importantly, hold on to the football. There's Kelsey. Steps out at the 44-yard line. When you look at the numbers for Mahomes, 5 touchdowns. 5 passing touchdowns in this game, Eric. Wow.
It is a wow. Something that this football team cannot control. That's Pat Magical.
This pass. Robinson again. What a move. DeMarcus Robinson inside the 20, down to the 13. 1st and 10, Kansas City.
What a play. Must needed one also, Matthew.
That is huge for the Kansas City Chiefs. This one. Williams sheds 1 tackle, then now down to the 6-yard line. Clock continues to run. Mahomes stays on his feet. End zone. Touchdown.
Sammy Watkins.
Are you kidding me?
No way. But there is one problem. There's time still left. Booth review.
So now
my.
the game could change.
This could come down to the wire, Matthew.
Did receiver have possession? It looks like he did.
I confirm touchdown, Matthew. What do you think about this?
I'm calling touchdown, same as you here, Eric. Here's the ruling. Watkins waits for it.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City. So now it's the extra point that awaits. So, the extra point awaits now for the Chiefs. Kick is good.
Tie ball game.
And we are 16 seconds away.
Now the thing to think about, if you're the Dolphins, you try and chuck it upfield and risk an interception and risk a touchdown for the Chiefs? Or do you sit there and try and knee out the clock and play it safe, Matthew?
To be honest, in this kind of game, I throw the first ball up. Don't chuck it down the field, but you got to throw the football. You have all 3 of your timeouts. You've got coverage downfield. If you're the Chiefs, yes, you have definitely struggled defensively. Pass is caught. Remember, a field goal as well wins the game. So, if they go deep enough, they get in field goal range, which is not too far away here for the Dolphins. Pressure pass, picked! And he goes down with 2 seconds remaining. Are you kidding me? And now if you're Kansas City...
What a play. What a play defensively. Took it right out of Gesicki's hands.
So again now, if you're Kansas City, yes, you got to protect the football. But remember, the game ends no matter what. Even you have to get it no matter what. You have to go to the end zone here. You got to be able to make the move. Pressure not coming, Mahomes. All the time in the world. He'll throw. End zone. Hill. Game over. Are you kidding me? What a catch! Tyreek Hill! Chiefs move on! Are you kidding me? Mahomes scrambled out of the pocket. He left it up to Tyreek Hill. The Cheetah has done it. 58-yard game-winning touchdown reception. But they have to kick the extra point in order to end the game. 55. Now 56. And the game is over. So, Eric, it was either a miracle for Miami or Mahomes magic, and Mahomes magic won that battle here in Kansas City today.
What a game. Came down to the wire. But the Chiefs played a little bit better.
Look at the player of the game. 511 yards, 7 touchdown passes, an interception, and over 300 yards passing. Both 28 points in the fourth quarter. 56-49. Chiefs win it on the final play of the game, and it all was because of the interception by Kansas City. That pick didn't happen. The game would not have ended. We would have went to overtime, or the Dolphins would have made the field goal attempt. So, that's it. 56-49. Mahomes, 511 yards, 7 touchdowns. Fitzpatrick, 231 yards, 3 touchdowns. Thanks for tuning in. Chiefs, Dolphins. We got the next game coming up.